The joy of the Lord is our strength. Hello, it says the joy of the Lord, not the joy of things, not the joy of anything else. Why? Because he ultimately wants us to find pleasure, to find delight in him. And if anything else has our heart, our joy can be moved then. Well, what does this have to do with being in the secret place, Brittany? What does this have to do with everything? Because if your joy is found in everything else, then you don't really know what it means to delight yourself in the Lord. What I think about delighting yourself in the Lord, I think about giving up your will. I think about totally submitting to God. And I think that goes with every aspect of your life. And that is trusting him. Realizing that he is your provider, that he is your healer, he is the lover of your soul. That is what I believe delighting yourself is. I believe it's letting go of everything. Letting go of every hurt. And it's totally trusting your heart with him. Because he's the one who made your heart. He would never hurt you. Delighting yourself in him is such a vital part of our Christian life. But I think sometimes we take it for granted. Because he's always going to be there. But the thing is, he wants us to make time to seek him. I can't stress this anymore. He wants us to seek him. He wants us to start the conversation. He wants us to sing a new song to him. Why? Because he delights in hearing our praises. He delights in hearing our voice, hearing our praise reports. He delights on us speaking about his goodness. Because if we don't speak about his goodness, how are people going to want to receive him? See, when we delight in the Lord, it gives us this radical, crazy boldness that we have to speak. Because if we don't speak, how are the captives going to get free? If we don't speak, how are people going to know that there is this unlimited freedom, unlimited love, that they could have access to every single day of their life? But the problem is we don't walk in that. We really don't. Because if we walked in it, people would know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there's something different about us. And we're not ashamed. We have to speak with so much authority, so much power, but yet so much gentleness. That is like the Father speaking right through us. That's the way we have to live our lives. We have to live our lives in the dwelling of the secret place. Hear me out. What I mean is we have to realize every day that we do not belong to ourselves anymore. Every day we have to remind ourselves that we are bought with a price. Galatians 2:20, it says it's no longer I that live. It's Christ that lives. Delighting yourself in the Lord, you give up everything when you delight yourself in the Lord. Everything. You give up all your ambitions, all your dreams, all your passions for his desires. And ultimately, that's what the desire of the Lord is. It's what do you want me to do, God? What do you want me to do? I'll do it with the utmost joy. I'll do it with the utmost passion. Because you're where my delight's found. That is what delighting yourself in the Lord looks like. That is what a secret place where the Holy Spirit breathes looks like. And we have to become more sensitive to him. Because his goodness is always there. His mercy is always there. His love is always there. All he wants is for us to delight in him. All he wants is for us to not be movable and to be found hidden in him. And we do that by making time every day of our life to spend time with him, to fellowship with him. Not because that's what we want to minister out of. No, but because we want to know what our daddy is thinking. We want to know what he's saying. We want to know what his dreams are for us, for our country, for our lives. So we can pour it out into other people. But first we have to go to him. We have to go to him. We have to make sure nothing has our delight. Nothing has our heart, in other words. And it's very simple. Ask yourself, what have you been spending more time with? And right then and there, you can know for a fact what has your heart. I'm not rebuking. I'm not correcting. I'm just shedding some light into some things. Because ultimately, that's what he created us for. To worship him. To delight in him, you could say. And to delight in him is to realize who you are as well. Realizing that you're a son, you're a daughter of the Most High God. In other words, you don't walk in condemnation. You don't remember your past. Because if God don't remember it, you need to not remember it. It's going forward. When you delight in the Lord, it's going forward. It's fresh fire always. Burning with fire. It's inspiration from God. It's encouragement. And I could go on and on. But I think you're getting it. When you spend time with the Holy Spirit, it's like he breathes his life in you. He breathes his presence. He births something new in you and you delight yourself in him. And it's really an exciting journey. It never gets boring when you spend time with him because you never can predict what the Holy Spirit's going to do. It's really awesome. It's not like that best friend where you know exactly what they're going to do. It's not like that because you don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what he's going to plan. But it's so awesome when you delight yourself in him. The more you're aware of the flow, the more you're aware of him, and the more sensitivity you become to him, to his voice, and even the needs of the people. It's so awesome because when you become more aware of the needs of the people, then you know how to minister to them more effectively. And I love you guys, and I guys hope this was an encouragement to you, and you guys are awesome. Mwah!